Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my channel, IK Cooks. Hope everybody well. I'm fine. Today I'm cooking one of the Bangladeshi like fish curry, and it's again some of my Bangladeshi beans in there, as you could see. I'm gonna show you whole beans. I'll give you a photo in there, and I actually cleaned it and about make it one beans in 3 pieces. And it's very healthy, very expensive as well, these beans are. So I got like fish in here. Again, it's a Bangladeshi fish. It's called mas, we call that fish, and it's not too much bones. It's just like little some bones in there, that's all. And I got 2 medium-sized chopped onions in there, and 1 medium-sized garlic chopped as well. So I'm just going to start cooking. So I just got a pot and I put like around 2 large spoons of oil in there, and it's heating up at the moment, so it's a high heat again. Put some pinch of kasturi methi in here. Once it's just gonna give you a couple of seconds, and I'm gonna add the onions now. So I'm gonna give it a like couple of seconds to onion get brown, golden brown. And then after that I'm gonna add the onions. So the onions start. I'm gonna put the onions now. And give it a good mix. And now I'm gonna put 1.5 teaspoon of salt in here, so to your taste. And again, give it a good mix. And I'm just gonna add 1/2 cup of water. So my onion doesn't get burned, so it will be soft enough. It will be soft when I put add the water in here. So I'm just gonna leave it about 6 to 7 minutes, so the onions will get soft and the water will reduce. So you know, it's not gonna just keep it on, it doesn't get burned. So I'm just gonna take the lid off now, and this is after 6 minutes. And the onions soft, but if your onions not soft, you could get the help from the masher. Just mash with the masher, just give it a mash, and then it should be fine. So I'm just gonna add my spices now. So I'm gonna use 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and I'm using a 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of red chili powder in there, and 1/2 teaspoon of curry powder. And I'm going to put about 4 or 5 bay leaves in there. It's very small, so I'm putting about 5 I think so in there. So I'm just going to give it a all very good mix in there, and just leave it like a minute, so my all the spice get cooked properly. So I'm just going to leave it about a minute. So just a minute, and as you can see, the spice start to cook properly. So I'm just going to add about a drop of water in there. So I'm just going to leave it for another minute. So still I need more spice to cook properly. Then more spice cooked, it gives more taste. So I'm just going to give it, it's still in a high heat. So I'm just going to leave it for another one. So just over a minute, and as you can see, the spice, the water is up now. So spice are properly cooked now. So I'm just going to add the beans in there. One just full. So I'm going to give it a mix in here. So at the moment I'm not going to add any water, so because little bit water might be coming from the beans. I'm just going to see because it's a fresh beans, so I'm not sure about these ones yet. I'm just going to leave it for another minute, and it's going to be in a medium heat. So it's just like over a minute. As you could see, maybe a little bit the beans reduce a little bit water. So I'm just going to add again a little bit drop of water in there. That's it. And leave it for another about over a minute. So just another over a minute, because I don't need the beans to cook fully, so it's half cooked now. So I'm just going to add the fish now. And I'm gonna mix slowly because I don't want the fish to get, otherwise fish will be broken. So like this, I'm gonna leave it for another half a minute. So just about a minute. So I'm just going to add half a cup of water, but it's up to you if you want a little bit saucy or you don't want it saucy like a buna, how you want to add water. So I like a little bit of sauce in there. And I'm just going to add around like more than half a cup of water. I just added in here. So that should be fine. I'm not going to add any more. So I'm just going to put about 3 fresh green chilies in there. So I'm going to leave it for a 1 minute high heat, and once it starts to bubbling, then I'm going to leave it for another about 6 minutes in a very low to medium heat. So it's just after like over 6 minutes and near enough. So as you can see, I'm not going to touch too harshly, so everything is cooked. So I'm just gonna, if you don't like too much running, I like a bit of sauce in there, so you could add less water. It doesn't matter. So it's all done. Now I'm gonna switch off my gas, and I'm just gonna plate up. So as you could see, I just dished up and it looking amazing, and it's gonna be a very tasty dish because most of the stuff is fresh from the garden or allotment, and it's like your own vegetable you grow and you cooked with it. So pleasure for that, I find pleasure. And if you do like my video, please put your lovely comment and like, and please do subscribe my channel. It's really mean a lot to me, and thank you for all who's liking my channel and supporting. I'm thanking you everybody again, and take care, and Assalamu alaikum.